Unataka ugonjwa wa COVID umeenea zaidi.
Asanteni sana. Nadhani maswali mengi imeshajibiwa na mkubwa wangu party leader wa ANC. Lakini kabla ya hilo swali ningependa tu kusema kuna mswada
What has happened to Kenya Airways is very painful to the shareholders. You know, people were shareholders in KQ, Kenya Airways, and the value of their shares has literally plummeted. So it is very painful that people had shares there and they went down. It's our national carrier. We would like to see an airline that is truly the pride of Africa. Kenya Airways was at one time there, but I think it will be important that professionalism is followed. Even as money is injected, we need to get aviation experts moving at every stage with that airline so that we don't have good money chasing bad money. If we are not careful, we could have good money chasing bad money. So it is important that the restructuring, the proposals being put forward by KQ are followed meticulously with a tooth comb, with aviation experts, financial experts. Otherwise, it might not work. At one time, historically, when the Kenya government was the 100% shareholder, they kept on bailing out the Kenyan airline. It went private and it started paying dividends. So it is very tragic that we are now back to where we were many years ago. So there's a lot of work for those at KQ to try and sort it out, but they should not run away from expertise. It is very dangerous when you take such a long time to get a CEO. Institutions, any institution, but more so what you might call pivotal institutions in our society, should not go for the kind of period that KPA has gone without a chief executive. Two, all I can say is that the institutions that are supposed to prosecute need to act faster, so that if indeed there was anybody who was at fault, when you take too long and you take 5 years, 6 years to deal with a case, that is how you undermine trust in institutions. So my advice to the board of Kenya Ports Authority is that they should act swiftly but professionally so that they can have the right person take over as the CEO. It is not right to leave that place in a state of indecision. It's very difficult. There's no instant solution, but let us face the facts that can we get the agencies that deal with corruption to be well funded, well resourced, financially, technologically, and in terms of human resource, so that they can deal quickly with corruption cases. If the judiciary can handle the cases that are there, so that we don't have cases of corruption lingering for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, people forget. And then they think that it is a way of life. So let us get our institutions functioning. Let us get the office of the DPP properly funded so that he can execute his mandate without too much delay.